Real life military. I'm finally back. The last 2 weeks, all those videos were pre recorded. It took forever, and I stressed before I left on my little trip. But I'm back, and hopefully, I never have to go back again. I shouldn't have to. I'm on shore duty right now, which means I'm on land. I don't have to go on a ship or go out on deployment. But, anyways, I am so glad to be back. But today, I'm going to talk about what would I do if I had to start off fresh. So I'm gonna state it in I'm like if you're 18 to like 30, right? So you have a job. Step one is have a job. If not, get a job. Any job, it doesn't matter. Just have a job. Step two is I would look at my current situation. And if I couldn't be 100% honest with myself, and if I'm fucking up everything in my life and I can't get everything right, then I would try to find someone that I respect, maybe a loved one or a friend, someone that's doing better than me that can actually look at me objectively and just be like, hey, you are messing up here, here, and here. So get that grounding of, am I doing things right? Am I not doing things right? And maybe listen to their suggestions and do get multiple people. So it could be like you maybe have to swallow your pride and you're just messing up everything and you have to go back home. You have to apologize to your parents and be like, you're right, I'm not doing things right. Apologize. Go to a brother or a friend back home and be like, hey, can I can I reset here? Can you allow me to like couch surf or just give me some time to get my life together? And then because maybe you've been wasting your life if you're just drinking too much or partying too much or chasing women or just aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like you need to step two is like get a baseline of what your life truly is. So after you do that, if you are single, it's like that. If you are a single person and like everyone wants to have their own place, then the easiest thing I would do personally, if I was single, I would get a bunch of people. I would try to find people like me, like minded people, and then I would rent. Like if there was like three of us, get maybe even a one bedroom, maybe a two bedroom, the cheapest thing, and then just stack all that money. Like at this point, when you're single, you have the least amount of bills, least amount of baggage. Stack that money, get as many jobs as I can, work as much as I can, and just get my grind with those people that I trust and want to grind with me. Easy, right? If you're married, you have to look at who you choose. Who did you choose? Like, is it the person you thought it was? Maybe you need to like, is this going to work? A lot of people are in like sexless marriages, loveless marriages, and just maybe she's not the right one because you can waste your life. And for for women, it's easier to reset. For guys, it hurts you really bad. So if that's the right one for you, then you need to explain to her how you want to change your life with these things and lay it out. And if you can't do that yourself, that go back to that person that you want to be like and sit down with them and get this together and be like, "Hey, I need to do these things." And then if she's not on the same page as you are, maybe that's not the right thing. But it's also upon you, like you have to be able to articulate it and make sure that like there's something in it for her because you guys are a team and maybe she hops on it too. But if you're if you're married with kids, that's where it gets hard because you want to be with those kids, but it's not, oh, you don't always have to like sometimes it just doesn't work out with that person. Like you shouldn't be in a marriage just for kids. And it goes with the same thing. Like you're going to have less time than if you're single, and with kids it's even less time. But that's no excuse. Like I hate guys that are married to be like, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't have a second job. I can't make more money. I can't invest. I can't take food out of my kids' mouths." And like I'm that person. I'm married with two kids. I don't do any of that. What I do is I sacrifice myself. I take all the things that I was spending on and I don't take it away from my family, but I just take it, instead of give it to myself, I invest it. Or time. Like I have like when I do my second jobs and stuff, that's after my wife and kids are asleep. Like there is no excuse whatsoever. If you're married to your kids, whatever, you have to be. Hopefully, you pick somebody that you can trust, that is solid, that isn't crazy, and can follow. you follow that path that you lay out, because you should be the leader in the relationship to have some kind of course set so she can follow that and like put it all down and make sure it makes sense. And that's how it's supposed to go. And if she can't get on that, then you have to make her understand or sit down with her and make sure she understands, and then like go with it. Like being married with kids is no excuse to be a bum at all. And that goes on to the next step is health. You can't be a fat slob. You can't. There's no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. Like you don't have to be a gym bro. You don't have to be at the gym 6 days a week, 5 days a week. You don't have to do all that. You don't even have to lift. Although like lifting, people think that you get hurt and all that. Like it's maybe one of the safest things to do besides maybe like walking. Like running's horrible on your knees and all that. But it doesn't matter. Do something. Do something. There is no reason to be out of shape. Especially, oh, I'm married with kids. It's like you really want your kids to look at you and see this fat slob. There's no fucking excuse whatsoever. Like there is no excuse to be fat. And what happens with that when you're married with kids, like I'm pretty sure like you're no 100% your testosterone goes down when you're married. It goes down even more with each kid. And like being that good dad that helps out and does stuff around the house and hangs out with the kids all the time, that lowers your testosterone, and it's only going to get lower and lower. One way you can like fight that is get in the gym, put some weight on your back, throw some weight around. That's how you keep yourself like going. Like testosterone is everything, and we're losing it more and more every year. And the way that you can keep it up is working out. I'm actually going soon to get labs done just to check, because I want to see where my testosterone is at, because I have 2 kids. I change diapers. I do all that fucking shit. Like I love my kids to death, but I hate taking care of kids. Like especially like my son, he's 3. I hate that. Like once they get older, cool, but it's going to just get worse and worse and harder. Like from 18 to like now, I've always had like a 6-pack, but it is harder and harder to keep that, to keep your physique up. Like, so I'm not doing it I'm totally doing it just for looks, and it is harder every year. So if you fail, especially if you're in your 20s and you're fat, like come on, like it looks bad. And if you're single, like, and you aren't in shape, like you are just hurting yourself. And it's like, oh, I can't get any women. You just keep on getting depressed. It's just a spiral. Just keeps on going down and down and down. Like just get in the gym or do something, move around, easy. So with health, like all these things go on top of each other. So first we had get a job. 2 is like check yourself. Like how are you doing? Get like a baseline. 3 is health. And the 4th thing is mindset. Like you will go like a midlife crisis, a true midlife crisis, not one that the media makes up where you buy a fast car and you want to date young girls. That's not a midlife crisis. That's what they want us to think to keep us weak. Like I can get into this and I'll probably make a whole video on this because it's horrible. And that most people don't see it, that they're just trying to feminize men. And that's the mindset part. Like if you will go through a true midlife crisis for a man that doesn't have a shit together or is just going through life the way that we're told to go through life. I was the same way. I was around 28 through 30, something like that, like 5 years ago, where I just figured out that I am just a pawn in somebody else's life. Like I'm just going through the motions. I wasn't doing anything bad. Like I was saving, I didn't know anything about the world, and it's never been taught to us. And I just, like, that was my midlife crisis. I was like, holy crap, I've wasted so much time. I did some things right, so I wasn't 100% like behind everybody else, but my midlife crisis and my mindset was like, I have wasted so much time. I'm just a pawn in somebody else's life. And then once I started figuring out how the game is played, that's when like my mindset just got 100% better. But there are other things you have to fix. Everybody watching this video has things that are wrong with you right now. You have some vices that you can lose, that you can just cut out. And it's not that hard. Like I've been doing it over the years and it's only made my life easier. Like my life isn't, like, I wouldn't say my life is easy, but it is, I am 100% more stable and secure in my life now. And every single one of you watching this, I guarantee you have some shit that you need to change. And it's something that everyone wants to hide and act like they don't have, but everybody has this stuff they have to go through. And the sooner you face it, the better. The longer you keep on like fucking it up, the worse and worse your mindset gets. And men, we have a high suicide rate, and it's only going to get worse because you will get to a place where you get that midlife crisis and you're like, oh fuck, I fucked up my whole life. I've been doing everything fucking wrong, but I'm just going to keep on acting like everything's fine. I'm just keep a smile on my face. I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been told to do. And some guys just fucking lose it. I've had 3 friends in the past 2 years kill themselves. That's a real thing. And as time goes on, more and more people, it just keeps on happening because you really hit that between 30 and 40 and you figure out, oh fuck, I fucked up. And the sooner that you get this done, the sooner that you realize that like I'm fucking up. And it's not that you aren't fucking up, it's just that you've been lied to your entire life. Like everything that you've learned up until this point where you reach this like this state of mind, like you just weren't told. And there's a reason why you weren't told this, because it's easier to keep people as sheep. Just follow and just do what everybody else says, do what everybody else does, and just act like everything is fine. When inside you are dying and you are just plaguing everything around you too. All your friends, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, they will all suffer because of all this shit that you don't know until you actually learn it. And a lot of guys learn it and they don't care. They just act like it doesn't happen. And everybody that wants to change, they're like, oh, they're trying to be something that they're not. It's like, fuck yeah, I am. I don't want to be the person I was 10 years ago. I don't want to be the person I was 5 years ago. Fuck no. Like, like I fucked up so many things. I'm so lucky just to be alive and that I didn't fuck up too bad. I have fucked up so much shit. So much. That's why people that knew me when especially when I first joined the military, they are surprised that I'm alive. Not that I'm in the military, that I'm alive. And it's true. I've done crazy stuff. So, going on mindset, if you're watching this and you're like, I'm too far gone. I'm too far gone. I fucked up too much shit. I can't do it anymore. Like like before you go to therapy. Therapy is like it works for some people, but it's like before you go to therapy and they want you to just keep on coming back and back and back, find that dude that you want to be like. You find that mentor, that guy that hopefully someone that will actually talk to you and talk to him because like this is something from Tate. Like all guys go through the same sort of life. Like we all have the same journey. Like he says, like we all got some clout or we had some status, then we lost it. We got our heart broken. You lost a job, you get a promotion. You can't get any girls, you can get girls, and we all go through the same struggles. Not a lot of people talk about it, and I wish more people did because it's normal. It's fucking normal. And who cares what anybody else thinks? Like, talk to that person, and once you realize that you're not the only one, you will feel 100% better, and you will know that you can change something. And it's not fake book. Like, like, oh, fucking social media is the worst thing in the world. It's poisoning everything in your life. It's poisoning everything that you think. Like everything on it is fake. If you get your news from fucking Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and that's the only thing you learn and just Jesus Christ, read a fucking book and like get some real knowledge from some real people. Talk to real people. Everybody on there is fake. Everything on there is fucking fake. Even the bad stuff is fucking fake. Like it's fucking horrible. This next step I still struggle with to this day because I'm in the military and everybody has the same fucking mindset. And they all most people lie and they act like they got shit that they don't and that they don't need to change. And it's like, dude, you're like fucking obese. You're getting taped and you say that you're like your life's together, like you're fat as fuck. Your wife's fat as fuck, your kids are fat as fuck, you're fucking broke. You never hit the gym at all. Like, you are a liar. You're not a leader. You don't care about anybody. You just care about what this fucking fake shit is. Like, it's fucking horrible. It's hard for me to find people to talk to and mentor, but I have found a group of guys, and since I've done that, it's been awesome talking to people that actually want to change. Because most of the people in your life, they don't want to change. They just want to lie about what they have. And most people, you need to lose those fucking loser friends. Like, um, not saying that people in my past were like losers and stuff, but they're just not on the like, they don't have the same path or same goals as I do, which is okay. Like I said, what I say, it's not, they don't care about you, but they wish you the best. They wish you the best, and I wish them the best. Like, it's not that I don't hate them, or I just don't want to be their friend. Like, I don't want to be around people that are like that, because it just you are the people who you hang around, you know. So you need a network of people, um, and it doesn't have to be huge. Like, for years, I've just talked to my it was just me and my stepdad and my grandpa. That was it. That was it. I have no, 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 no. I do have mentors that I've been very lucky to have good people around me. Like when my dad died, I called my chiefs when I was fucking going through it, and they were there for me, which was really fucking cool. Not a lot of people have that. Like, I'm lucky in that respect. But if I had to start over fresh, I would find people that are actually doing well, and I would talk to them, and I would ask them questions. Most people don't ask questions. They're just like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Fucking right over their head. Gone, and they didn't learn shit. Like, I ask questions over and over. Might be fucking dumb. Doesn't matter. Like I said, not the smartest dude in the world, but I will learn. I will fucking learn, and I will fucking work harder than most people. So ask those people questions, and people that are actually doing well, they want to help people. That's the thing. People that act like they're doing well, they really don't want to help people, and they don't help people. People that are doing well, they want you to succeed. Most people that you know, they don't want you to succeed. Like, there's be like, oh fuck, that guy, he's doing better than me. It's like, no man, yeah, fucking crush it, bro. Yeah, that's how it should be. But it's all fake flexing, just fake flexing, acting like they got money, acting like they got that shit together when their fucking 255,000 fucking pound gorilla wife is behind them, is wearing sweatpants and never seen makeup before in her life, and like, they're fucking fat and they don't do anything. They're lazy, showing up late to work, just all fucked up. Like, yeah, it's hard. I understand if you're in the industry where you're around fucking shitty people, like most government jobs. I understand. It's just like a lot of fucking retired people are like, oh yeah, you get that disability? Yeah, get that 100% disability. That's winning. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Jesus Christ. And the last thing is growth. Like, after you start going through these steps and your life starts getting better, you will plateau. Everybody plateaus. And you have to realize that you are plateauing, and you got to get off your fucking high horse and be like, fuck, I got to get back in the trenches. Like, once you start feeling comfortable, you're like, okay, all right, how can I add more weight on? Like, how can I get better? How can I put more stress on myself right now to multiply my gains, to make sure my life keeps on going in like the right direction, not stay where you are and get comfortable. And having that network, having those people that you can go back to step two and like, hey, let's get a baseline of where I'm at, and you keep your health on point and you got your mindset right and you got that network going, like, that growth will happen, and it's easier to grow with people. Like, there's a couple guys that I still talk to that I'm like, hey man, you still crushing this? You still doing this? Oh, blah blah blah, I'm doing this. Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, what are you doing? It's like, cool. Like, they keep you going, and it's not like, it's not who your mentors are or the people that you're trying to be. Like, it's not being better than them. It's being better than you were last year and the month before that and yesterday. That's where it's really at. And if you can start cutting out those bad things in your life, like, your life will just get easier and it'll allow you to put more stress on and to make bigger gains and to learn more and to be more upbeat, and be healthier and ready to go every day. So if I had to start off fresh, these were the things that I would do. So first, get a job. Second, get a baseline from somebody who has their shit together. 3, make sure my health is on point, get in the gym, get my mindset right, know that I'm not the only one that has it bad and that I got these problems and oh, it's not me, it's my genetics. It's like, oh, I'm like this. No, I got my fucking mindset right. Get a network of people and always keep on fucking growing. That's what I would do if I had to start off fresh.